What is up, everybody? Solomon here. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. I'm going to hop right into it. I found an interesting patent today that was publicized on December 2nd, 2021. Looks like it's been in the working for a lot of this year, starting in February. Status is pending still, but the current assignee is Docusign. Now, why I find this interesting is, Docusign is a monster as far as e-signatures are concerned. 1 million paying customers, 1 billion users worldwide, 13 of the top 15 Fortune 500 tech companies, 14 of the top 15 Fortune 500 healthcare, 15 of the top 15 financial companies, Fortune 500, over 3,000 federal, state, local government agencies, etc., etc., etc. Pioneering development of e-signature technology, today helping organizations connect and automate how they prepare, sign, act on, and manage agreements. Their value mechanisms are simple. Legacy paper-based agreement processes are manual, slow, expensive, and error-prone. Sounds familiar, right? Well, their patent today is to be interfacing with distributed ledgers at this point in time. So we can see how many organizations utilize them, running all the way from Aetna, Apple, BMW Group, T-Mobile, Santander, Citgo, Deloitte, kind of run the gambit. But yeah, this patent is system and method for forming, storing, managing, and executing contracts. Talking about interfacing with distributed ledgers. If we run down through here, they have their execution environment in this diagram here that shows Internet of Things, APIs, and then it shows blockchain system X, distributed ledger system X. Talks about a lot of different consensus methods. Ripple was mentioned among the Bitcoin consensus, which is obviously proof of work. Talks about proof of stake. Interledger protocol is mentioned as well in here. How the structures, the data structures, can be utilized as for storing data to be used as inputs to the contract. It talks about Interledger, Polkadot, and yeah, it just goes to show where these things are going. DocuSign, like we just saw, has just a mass amount of users, and you can kind of see what they're getting at when you start looking through all the verbiage as far as blockchain is concerned in here. Traditional again, going based on their value statement, traditional paper-based or computer-based representations of paper-based contracts or static text-based agreements. Those static text-based agreements, paper-based ones, cannot store or respond to data inputs or outputs, enable T's and C's to respond to real-time data, display or otherwise monitor their real-time state, perform self-managing functions. I mean, you kind of get the picture, right? Now, accommodate dynamic changes to their terms and conditions over time. Interact with crypto ledgers, blockchain, and DLTs, which may include smart contract functionality. Thus, there is a need in the digital contract management field to create a new and useful system and method for facilitating the formation, versioning, and management of contracts. The entire thing is about blockchain. They've obviously done research into RippleNet. They've obviously done research into Polkadot and all the different consensus mechanisms as well. So we will see where this goes, but obviously quite a bit of users within this, and it just makes sense. Found this as well today. This is from the European Central Bank. Technological innovation and harmonization of debt issuance. And it's talking about there being quite a few proof of concepts going on right now in the debt issuance field. So the adoption of DLT and debt issuance is still in an experimental phase. High number of market participants, though, such as issuers and deal managers around the globe, launching pilot transactions utilizing distributed ledger technology to either A, complement, or B, completely replace traditional infrastructures, which is what we talk about all the time. Auction/book building platforms, CSDs, etc. Last but not least, I think I saw this Friday or maybe Saturday. This is Craig DeWitt. I think he's the head of product or one of the heads of product at Ripple. And he was just selected as vice chair to the United States Faster Payments Council for cross-border payments, investigating central bank digital currencies and the best in-class technologies to make them possible. Some big industry players, including Ripple, are involved. More to come. We can see previously, obviously, that Pat Thelen is in here under the Faster Payments Council Advisory Board group, alongside big hitters such as I think Nasha is on here. Jack Henry is huge. Fidelity Information Services, American Express, U.S. Bank, ACI Worldwide, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Pat Thelen, Ripple right there, Federal Reserve System. And then I saw this today as well. Again, I've been trying to keep these videos as short as possible and just go straight to the point with all of them. JP Morgan to develop payment blockchain for Siemens. Now, this is through JP Morgan's Onyx. So I am definitely paying attention to what Docusign is doing. We're going to see more and more patents based on this. And you better believe if they're putting patents out talking about literally replacing traditional systems or adding in smart contract functionality or interfacing with distributed ledgers, that's all happening across the board. And once these things are utilized on a mass scale, which we all know they will be, there's really no going back. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you later. Bye.